Hi there, this is a daily reading. We're going to start with messages for the collective, and then we will move into specific messages for a group of people, certain people here, okay? First, I'd like to start off by setting the intention. I ask that this reading with these tools be accurate, specific, and bring blessings to everyone involved. Angels, please help me to stay centered in my higher self so that I may clearly hear, see, feel, and know the divine messages that you impart through me and these tools. Thank you and amen. Okay. Please only take what resonates, you guys. If something creates tension, negativity, confusion, please reject it. And this is timeless. Anytime you come across it and it resonates, it is for you. I thought that candle might end right as we started. And that's proper. That is what happened. Okay. Messages for the collective. What is the message for the collective? Spirit, please and thank you. I think most of you come from TikTok, but we also posted a collective gemstone reading on TikTok a few minutes before this video. Okay, Taurus, this is a lot about renewal in the physical world. Also a message that has come through. This is about downloads. This is about information coming in from the spirit realms, from the beyond, from our soul, the stuff that is coded. This is about new information coming in, even though we ultimately have all information within us, infos that we're able to utilize to help support us in our journey. This is also psychic upgrades and information coming in for some of you, possibly all of you. This could be more stability even within the midst of things feeling unstable, okay? This can also be healing enacted through the heart, okay? This can be the process of healing supported by the heart. I also see here it's almost like this lei around this bull's neck, which is really interesting. It makes me think of somewhere tropical like Hawaii. Just like a soft energy of flowers, of warmth, of healing, even with a rainbow here. There could literally be a focus on Hawaii here. I'm even seeing the formation of waves. I feel like this is also saying no matter what happens, even if it feels like things are getting shook up or going through a lot right now, please understand that this is something that you are here now for a reason, and this is something that you can absolutely get through. You have more strength and support than you feel that you do, and you're more connected to the earth than you feel you do. I also feel your ancestors are working with you, and for some of you, your ancestors work with you to bring up a certain rage in you that needs to come up. This rage, if it comes up, it comes up for a reason. It's kind of like I perceive this as like a big F you, not literally you, but like they are behind you with this energy, like through you, okay? And I don't feel it's in a polarized way. I feel it's more in like a breaking free way. It's like a pulling your power up way. And it's also a way to purge and renew and to heal as well, okay? There could be a little bit of a focus on our mental world, on our thoughts. Of course, we've got Mercury retrograde, so there can be reflection with the past and the collective right now. But overall, this is a lot about information coming in that can help you. It can help you expand. It can help you break limitations. There's not an accident why things find you, especially repeated things right now, like informations. Maybe there's a repeated information or number or sign or type of person or something that keeps coming. Okay, well, it's happening for a reason. It's a message. It's carrying informations with it and probably trying to activate the informations you're downloading when you sleep and when you're zoning out and just in your everyday. Almost like a computer, there's a lot that you're pulling in right now, that you're pulling through. So I definitely see that in the collective. Trust the process would be a really important message there. Trust the process. There are symptoms of new information. It can make us feel uneasy. It can even mimic symptoms like of illness that we could be afraid of that we're getting or have fear of getting. We could even get a little bit of an illness, though I'm not at all casting that upon anybody. Everybody well, healthy, high vibrations. I feel that you all are well, healthy, high vibrations, even if you do run into a hiccup. It's not about this. It's just to say that if you feel a little off for a few days or if you get something, it can have a lot to do with this new information. integrating and coming into your body. It's adapting into your cells, into you, into your mind, and you're digesting it. You know, there's a process that comes with the digestion of information. So one of the best things you can do is to allow that information, you know, to flow, and allow your body to do what it needs to do, and support your body the best you can, because your body knows what's up, your spirit knows what's up, it knows what's happening, and this is happening for a reason. Okay. All right, anything else for the collective messages, please and thank you, Spirit. Okay, in the near past, we have Justice, Libra, almost in reverse here. Clarify why, please, and thank you. There could have been a situation that you... there could have been a situation that you literally never felt like you got justice in, or clarity, or balance, or communication. Maybe something that felt like it never really fully organized itself out, okay? I feel when this knowledge is coming in during this time, this process, you are actually going to realize that that was for a reason, for the betterment of something in a way, okay? There could have been something more stable that wanted to come in, which I do feel is coming in, something more, I don't want to say worth your time and energy as much as I want to say more aligned to your time and energy, more aligned to your goals, to that 10 of Pentacles vibration of all that you need is here, of the safety, of the outcome in a way, the positive goals achieved in a sense, the accomplishment, the victory, the success, okay? I feel something about air energy here. There's an escapism or a distraction, or the energy is better used and aligned in the forward motion in a more earthy way here, or a physical way than this air. This could also be more of a focus on the internal than the external. This can be inside of yourself rather than another. This can be trying to go within to understand balance is us in a way, and all, neutralizing some of the polarity rather than focusing on trying to basically treat the symptoms of something. This could have been presented itself in a situation outside of you, like a relationship or decision, a career, a car accident, maybe something that happened in the near past here, especially a relationship or something. It's like this could have been a distraction in some ways from what needs to happen now and what's coming through now. It's like this had to happen, the sequence of events, in order for this information to come in the way it's coming in, and for you to go within in this way, into kind of in an incubation process of we're safe, we're kind of in this womb energy, in the earth energy, and we are growing here, okay? This is bringing more emotional clarity and maturity in, and also I feel that you are, there's like an offering here within the storm, an offering within the chaos in a way. This is great beauty and tranquility when it comes to your emotional state that is going to come through, especially for this water energy, this empathic energy. But in general, this is really a feeling of progression within ourselves, of our own personal peace. It's sometimes in the most chaotic of moments in the world and in our lives that we learn to discover peace, wholeness, or just a more grounded state of being, where we're able to find a station within the way that things are just all around, So any other messages for the collective, please and thank you, Spirit. Okay, I think that's it for now. We're going to go ahead and move into, thank you, a personal message for a group of you here. Could be all of you here, but we'll see. Who is this next message for? Who is this next message for, Spirit? Please and thank you. Who is this next message for? Okay, this could be for Venus energy. So we're talking about love. There's a feminine side to this person. Doesn't mean you have to be a female, but just the feminine energy. This is also the Empress. So somebody who could be really working towards cultivating options, working from her heart, feeling like the queen of her world or the empress of her world in a way on top of it. This could be somebody dreaming of love, thinking about relationships, thinking about romance, thinking also about her heart and what she loves, okay? Again, we say she lightly, if this is any gender, but it's just the empress herself. She's thinking about looking at, reflecting upon what it is that she finds in her heart to be dear, okay? And this is very much also her learning to make peace with the past, or at least desiring to make peace with the past. Now, she can also be, in this instance, this can be somebody who's been sometimes trying to pretend it's all good, to make it all good, but maybe it's not fully all good. You know, there's some kind of like a pretend energy, a little bit of an illusion energy here. Who else is this message for? Any enhancements on who this message is for, Spirit, please and thank you. Clarify who this message is for, please and thank you. Okay, we've got a focus on communication, on what's hidden. And there's actually a lot of anger energy here present as well, okay? This is really interesting. This can be somebody who either deals with or tries to kind of bury down or avoid in a way, which there's nothing wrong with this, but just has learned to suppress. You may not even realize this, but they want to control, for example, to be in control. The desire to the real desire to connect in a way where things feel balanced and you feel safe, and things like it's like you both feel in control here with the Lovers. So this is definitely somebody, we're talking more on the relationship element. This can be somebody who balances career and relationship, or is trying to balance a couple of things at once, or who wants to have many things at once. And I feel what's going to happen here, and this is why this message comes this way. You've got the Tower energy here with Mars. Now this can be a fit of anger about a frustration, or this can be something that occurs that is like just changing out of nowhere in a way. But I feel like it brings something out of you that you haven't want to look at. The thing is this thing that comes up that you maybe haven't wanted to look at, that you're going to need to look at, it is helping bring you to the exact thing that you desire, which is to have it both of them, or all, like let's say to be a successful entrepreneur and have a relationship as an example. It could be something this way, or to make money from your heart, or to feel like you are in this balanced state of peace. It's like first, as many things are dual nature, everything kind of contradicts itself in this universe. First you have to explore the war within yourself, the chaos, the things that need to fall apart, and go through that and see how it tries you, and really understand that. And a lot of this can be around a relationship, okay? Or there can be a focus on a relationship and understanding and establishing what it is that you really desire. With Gemini here, there can also be communication that's necessary in a relationship. Rest is necessary for the person that we're talking about, though you may have felt extra tired lately, or vice versa, you know, extra awake or extra tired. But rest or meditation is recommended with the Four of Wands often. This is Leo energy in the Sun, so this is going to bring clarity and recognition to what needs to be recognized within you, okay? This will help for those things to be acknowledged, and this could even help for you to be recognized in the ways that you crave or need to be recognized in your soul and heart by another person, by the world, by others, by your people in your career, whatever it is for you, okay? With the Seven of Pentacles here, this can be uncertainties, things that are hidden around an earth energy or money, the earth sign feeling, or the physical world here. This can also be reflection on the past, a bit, which makes sense with the Mercury retrograde, and we've got Mercury coming through for both Virgo and Gemini there. And then the King of Wands, you can be dealing with a fire sign or a fire energy, or you could be one. Sometimes the King of Wands really is into controlling, or he's a little frustrated about the past, but he kind of keeps it and he suppresses it. You know, he's like, oh, that makes me angry, but I just want to stay on my throne and stay in control of everything, including my emotions. Like sometimes we perceive the King of Wands this way. So this can play into this, whether it's you dealing with somebody this way or you directly, okay? What are the messages for this person, please, and thank you? What are the messages for this person, please, and thank you? Okay, Two of Swords in reverse. This is very much like a decision has already been made, or you don't need to make a decision right now on something. Something needs to unfold naturally. We need to wait for something. We actually just got this message on another reading on TikTok, so that's funny that it's coming through now. But it's a similar message here. That you don't need to decide now, because a decision in a way has already been made, or it will be clear which to make. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. There's this like a long-term investment, something we've built up over time. I'm seeing a lot of Virgo energy in this reading, so this can be like really reflecting on our investments and where they brought us today. And it's like we don't really need to make a decision about this. Sometimes it is enough to just reflect. I think that the message for somebody here too is that sometimes, actually almost all the time, often, you are doing more than enough. It is just enough to do one thing, to take one step, okay? It's just enough to analyze something. It's just enough to look at it. We don't need to always have the perfect conclusion or the perfect answer. Sometimes the information, it just is information that needs to be looked at. We don't need to make a conclusion with that information right away. Okay, we just more need to ask ourselves where we are at in our vibration, in our well-being, and how we feel about things. You don't lose power by waiting. It's different than procrastinating or being indecisive. It's more, waiting is more a state of not forcing the self into something that feels unnatural, or feeling like we have to do something because the information tells us we do, in a way. What is the next message? Please and thank you, Spirit, if there is any, for this energy. Thank you. Okay, Jupiter in reverse in the past energy here, and the receptive energy as well. In the near past, it could have felt like things weren't completed, like you weren't expanding, okay? It could have felt like the universe was not in your favor and things were out of flow. That could be why you feel the need or the tendency to do any of the things that you're doing now that are hard or frustrating or don't make sense or feel forced, okay? Because in the past it may have been just this way. But as is readings, it feels that something is changing and shifting here, as must you change and shift with it. That's the funny part about things. As soon as we start to learn something, the way it works, it's like it shifts on us, it changes and grows on us, and we have to change and grow along with it, in a way. And that's the whole process, right? Anything else to explain? This can also indicate that something is not completed yet, as cycle is not completed yet. With a relationship here, that relationship dynamic, maybe with a Virgo or fire energy, doesn't have to be, but it could be that something isn't completed yet here. And that would be because there's some kind of a healing that wants to come in and wants to occur. For those of you where it's about the cycle that has been, stuck in the past and these things are changing, this is also a healing. So the way they're changing is for the positive, for the better. This is you receiving something from somebody or the universe. It can also be you giving something. It is possible. It can go both ways. With scorpionic energy, it's a feeling of transformation, okay? The 6 is about love. The cups are about emotion. They're about emotional fulfillment as well. And as we can see, we've got Hercules here. So this is somebody very strong, is embodying something very strong. They're embodying a very strong energy of giving, of gratitude, of offer, of offering healing, of being strong from their heart. The energy and the strength comes from the heart, of being guided and protected by spirit here. So again, this can be you, somebody else, it can be both, but either way, it's a really beautiful energy, and it's coming in to help you, to let you know, or you to help another, yourself included, but to let you know that things are moving, they are progressing. And again, this had to happen this way so that I could come in, or you could come in and do this. This is how things show us often. Like, we can tell you this, but ultimately you have to experience it for yourself, right? So this is where you go through this journey and you're like, oh, I see. And you have to go through that journey to see it for yourself. Otherwise it's just words in the end. Yeah. So we have Autumn, Princess of Cups in reverse. I feel this is a great, again, progression and maturing and transformation. Princess of Cups, she can be, in this instance, a bit not as mature, not as growing up emotionally. Maybe he doesn't feel like she has as much to offer. Now it's like the recognition that you have a lot to offer, especially through receptivity or through giving. Okay, there is a focus on receiving and giving here. King of Swords coming out in the near past, could have been dealing with an air sign or very logical energy, and things felt bent up or out of balance. You could have never gotten that new beginning, that new start, that action-oriented movement that you were looking for or wanting in a situation with this person or with something in your life. There could have been a lot of fighting around it or something this way. Things are clarifying for you moving ahead, okay? Things are clarifying for you moving ahead. You have a lot of strength. There's a lot of focus on the strength coming through and where you get your strength from. Probably from your heart, from your creative passions that come through your heart, the knowledge of your wisdom of your heart and your creations and your art. Maybe for some of you, maybe there's a lot of wisdom in there. Again, that beautiful Leo energy, you know, sun being seen, being woken, seeing the truth of things in a beautiful way, coming out of illusion and into the truth and into the strength of the truth. And processing that through creativity or the endeavors and the love of the heart, understanding that you have protection, understanding that you are seen, that you are recognized, maybe connecting with a spirit guide. For some of you, try not to resist this or be afraid of it. Some of you will at first, though. That's okay. It's natural. If a spirit guide or a spirit animal wants to come in for you at first, you may be like, ooh, like pull back. But it's in time, you will understand this is a part of you. It's beautiful, it's strong, and you will love it with all your might consciously, even though you already do subconsciously. All right. Any last messages for this person, please and thank you. Or this group. That's it. All right, you guys, we send you a lot of love. You can always email frequencyoftheheart@gmail.com for personal reading inquiries. But until then, we will see y'all next time. Much love. Stay safe. And remember, take care of your energy.